Guys, welcome to another episode with Bakaleb Consulting. This is Malka. Praise Yahweh. Let's get started. It is an exciting topic today that I know that you're going to like. Let's go. Boom. This one is how to establish business credit step by step. I am going to give you the secret formula, the sauce, so that you can get it done. So pay attention. Let's get going. As always, we start off everything with a scripture. Today we're going to use Proverbs 22, verse 7, which states, "The rich rule it over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender." Let that sink in. Yes, yes, that is true. But if you follow the process that Backlip Consultant tells you, you will become a lender and you won't be a servant. All right, let's go. How to register your business. Today, what you're going to learn is how to build business credit so your business can thrive and not be enslaved to debt. First, you have to become legal. We don't do anything that is illegal. You have to become legal, and for that, you have to register your business to build credit. You cannot just not register your business and think you can build credit. No. Meaning you have to create a legal name and establish your business structure, register your business according to your state laws, create an employer EIN number. That is at IRS, you can get your EIN number from. Now, first, you form a legal business entity, LLC, corporation. Boom. Then you obtain an EIN, which is an employee identification number. You get this from the IRS. This is like your business social security number. You have a social security number, and this one belongs to your business. That's why they call it an EIN. You open a business bank account in your company's name, not your name, your company's name. You'll be on it, but the main name that it's in, it's your company's name. You register your business with the credit bureaus. You can do Experian, Equifax. You can register with Duns and Bradstreet. Then you start with that business, you get vendor credit. They have net 30 accounts. You start applying with vendors for different things. And if you want a list of those, contact us at bacalebconsulted@gmail.com and we'll send that to you. Or go ahead and comment in the chat, net 30 and your email address, and we'll send you a list. Then you apply for a small business credit card. Once your trade lines are established, you can apply for a small business credit card. Here's the thing. Once you open your bank account with the bank, you can apply for a bank credit card under your business name and use that. See, a lot of people they're like, open an LLC and get rich. If you want to do fraud, don't come to Bakaleb Consulting because we don't do fraud. We teach you how to be a productive member of society where we take you from zero to one to gain riches and wealth the legal way. We understand what they call tax loopholes. We understand, but it's all legal. So let's go with the legal structure of your business. LLC, which is a limited liability company. Flexible business structure. Owners are called members and a combined aspect of corporation, limited liability, and a partnership, flexible management. There are so many benefits to that. If you just want to get started, I say go ahead and set up an LLC. You can purchase cars on the LLC and you can purchase homes under an LLC. We have done all of that, and a lot of our clients who we set up LLC for have done all of that. Then you have corporation, there's a C Corp, and you have S Corp. Here's the information on the screen. You can read it. Any information that you don't understand, you can put it in the comments. I answer all of the comments, or you can email backcolibconsultant@gmail.com or consultant@backcolibconsultant.com. C Corp, legal entity that is separate and distinct from its owners. S Corp, a closely held corporation that elects to pass corporate income, losses, deductions, and credit through its shareholders. When you're talking about like Tesla, Microsoft, and all those that have shareholders where they get paid in shares, where they get paid in stocks, those are when you go into having corporations. So if you have a wonderful business and you know you're going to go public, set it up as a corporation and you can choose one of these two. Now, if you know that your business is going to be awesome, you can have unlimited number of shareholders on a C Corp. For S Corp, 100 or fewer shareholders. Okay? Now, with the corporation, formal structure is recognized as a separate legal entity. Owners are called shareholders. You're not called owner, you're called shareholders because you share in the profits. You share in the ownership, and it's managed by a board of directors and officers. As you look with any company, you have a board of directors. Some owners that are trillionaires now or billionaires now, you'll see they sit on the board of director. They're a shareholder, not an owner. LLC is simpler and more flexible. So if you're not there yet, LLC. See, corporations have stricter formalities and governance rules. See, most people tell you, set up a corporation. We can help you. We can do, I'm sure they can. But see, if you want to be legal and you want to take do it step by step and you still want to gain wealth and you want to do things, LLC, go research some LLCs out there and understand that we're not telling you lies. If you're not sure what entity to choose, you can replay this video. See, I put a list of it up here explaining LLC advantages, S Corp advantages, C Corp advantages, nonprofit advantages. All of it is right there. And if you have questions, Apocalypse Consulting, we can help. Both LLCs and corporations provide limited liability, which means personal assets are generally protected if the business is sued or incurs debt. That's why you put the businesses under the business name, not your name. Creditors typically can't go after your home, car, or personal savings. That's on the personal. So when you get your LLC, you can purchase homes, you can purchase cars under that. Now, if something happened, they can go after that because that's business vehicle, business stuff, but not your personal stuff. So your personal car that you have under your name or your personal home you have under the name, they don't go after that. Both offer protection, but corporations are slightly stronger legally in court cases due to their formal structuring. Taxes. LLC. Pass-through taxation by default. Profit and losses go to the member's personal taxes. So normally with your personal taxes, you'll file also your LLC under there. The profit and losses go through your personal taxes. You can choose corporate taxation if desired. And again, you can contact us and we'll explain that to you. Corporation. C Corp pays corporate taxes and dividends to shareholders and their tax again. Double taxation. So you pay corporate taxes, the corporation pays corporate taxes, and then when the dividends is given to the shareholders, they're taxed again. Yes, there are numerous companies that not only myself, but a lot of us get paid dividends under that we do have to pay taxes on. But there are things that you can do as far as investment where it doesn't go into taxes. All right, S Corp, pass-through taxation, no double taxation, but has more restrictions than who can be a shareholder. There are some restrictions on that. Key differences, LLCs are usually simpler for taxes. Corporations can offer more benefits for investors. So if you're going to do something where you need investors, you can do corporation. For management and formalities, see, LLC management is flexible. Members can run it directly or you can appoint managers. Like, for example, we have numerous LLC. You can set up an LLC and you can hire somebody to manage it for you. For that, you don't have no mandatory annual meetings or minutes in many states. Corporation have stricter rules. You have to hold annual meetings. You have to maintain the minutes. You have to issue stock. You have to file detailed reports. You need a president. You need a secretary. You need a treasurer. Those secretary need to have the minutes. And corporations are better suited if you're raising outside investment or you're looking for angel investors. Or in some corporation where I can get international investors. Hint, hint. For business credit, LLC is usually sufficient to start building business credit. We have helped a lot of people where they go from 0 to 1. They set up the LLC, business bank account, business credit card, and you go from there. Corporation is better if you plan to scale quickly, attract investors, or go public. But if you have a company where you're not planning on going public, which is being publicly traded on the stock market, when I say go public, that's what I'm talking about. Then stick with the LLC. A corporation is more advantageous if you plan to raise large amount of outside capital. Corporations can issue stock to investors more easily. You attract venture capital, offer prefer on the C Corp, and Only corporations can be publicly traded, as I stated before. If you're not getting this, feel free to slow this video down, pause it, stop it, and read. Okay? Glory to Yahweh. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining today. Next video will be how to build business credit even if your personal credit is bad. All right? That's how it's done. Praise Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. Hey, if you find this information useful, please pass it on to someone else who needs it. If you have any question, Consulting at gmail.com. Praise Yahweh. Hope you watch all the other videos, the ones with the seasons, the 4 seasons, so you can understand which season you're in and your business is in. And there's also a link for that workbook. Shalom.